Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2020. This is going to be my first TBR of 2020. Maybe I should clean my glasses because I can barely see out of them. Let's just talk about some of the stuff that I have planned to read for January. I said December. Let's first talk about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Spoiler for the Harry Potter video, if it hasn't gone up yet. I read the first three: Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban. And I am 285 pages into Goblet of Fire. I really want to finish this one. I really do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to in January, but I am not going to just put it down. I'm going to try to get through it. I really am. So I have that, and then that's probably saying that these next two books that I was in the middle of in November that I said I would finish in January will probably get pushed back because they're not as important to me. But that is, I have 13 Ways of Looking at a Fat Girl by Mona Awad. And I might pick up the audiobook for this one just because I'm really not feeling pulled to finish reading it, even though it is so short. I'm on page 47, but I have that one to finish reading. And then Everything All at Once by Katrina Leno. I am on page 180-ish, so I'm like halfway through this one, which I was really enjoying and I do want to finish reading, but that might get pushed back as well. The books that I have for audiobooks, I have 3 of them this month that were available right away. And that is Burn for Burn by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. I started this audiobook and I'm just like instant DNF. I got to page I don't even know, 50 maybe. And I was just like, I don't think I can read this. But then it's instantly where I get that thing of then I read the back of it. I'm like, it sounds so good. So then it makes me want to keep reading it. And I look at how big this text is. And I'm like, maybe I'll just physically read it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably going to end up just DNFing it. Maybe I'll give it a little bit more of a try to see if some of the stuff that's on the back starts to come up. It's just was this super juvenile, cliquey girl, high school, girl on girl hate that I don't like. I don't like that in YA. This is so far the quintessential why I don't want to pick up YA anymore. So for that reason, I should just not read it, right? And then currently what I am reading is my last, that's not true because I still have The Wedding by Nicholas Sparks. One of my last owned Nicholas Sparks books, and that is The Guardian. I was worried about it because I had tried to listen to the audiobook before, and it just didn't seem like it was my thing, but I'm actually really, really enjoying it. I'm exactly 50% of the way through the audiobook right now. And as dumb as it sounds to everybody seems to hate on Nicholas Sparks and, writers like this. But I am thinking more and more, I really like romance. I like smut, and I haven't read anything, super, just straight smut. I haven't read anything really like that. And, I enjoy that to be in my books, it doesn't bother me. But just, an ooey-gooey romance, adult romance, I just like it. I generally give Nicholas Sparks' books pretty high marks. So that's a thought that I've had already going into the new year. So that one. And then lastly, I have The Host by Stephanie Meyer. And I had listened to 30% of this or something, 20% last summer. The nice thing about my library app, Libby, if you've used it, if you renew a book and you didn't finish it, if you check it out again, it tells you where you were at and asks you if you want to start there again. And I might just do that instead of going back because this book is so long. It is 118 pages, and the text, I don't know if you can tell, is tiny. So I don't know if I want to go back. I think I'm going to just start playing it and hopefully can remember what I had read. I can vaguely kind of remember it and just try to jump in and finish this one because for some reason it's just not holding my attention all that great. Then, on top of those books, I have 2 arcs that I need to read for NetGalley. I'm currently reading one, and it is called The Better Liar. I don't know who the authors are. I have the titles written down, but I didn't write the authors. But you will see it here. This one comes out on like January 14th, I believe. Somewhere around there is the release date for this. This is a book about a sister who is dead and a sister who needs money, and I can only do it with the sister being there. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. I don't know how I feel about it. At first, I thought I was really going to like it. On my Kindle, it says I'm at 20%. I stopped last night at 20%. And so far, it's just kind of boring. But I imagine I can hopefully finish it pretty fast. And then the second book that I have is called Follow Me to Ground. This one doesn't come out until like January 21st. This one is about something about like a dad who has a secret. Let me pull it up. Let me be an actual booktuber. This one is by Sue Rainsford, which you are going to already see. It's a haunted, surreal debut novel about an otherworldly young woman, her father, and her lover that culminates in a shocking moment of betrayal. One that upends our understanding of power, predation, and agency. Ada and her father, touched by the power to heal illness, live on the edge of a village where they help sick locals or cures. By cracking open their damaged bodies, temporarily burying them in the reviving dangerous ground nearby. Ada, being both more and less than human, is mostly I'm sorry, my brain is sick and I'm struggling. Uninterested in the cures until she meets a man named Samson. When they strike up an affair, to the displeasure of her father and Samson's widowed pregnant sister, Ada is torn between her old way of life and new possibilities with her lover. There's more, but I don't want to read more. So, kind of like a magical-ish, witchy kind of thing that I'm excited about. And this book is really short. It's only like 200 pages. So I think I can fly by that one. I'll read that one at the end of the month. In between all of this is where I'm hoping to complete a secret TBR video. I'm planning to do one, hopefully a month, of like a secret TBR. And that I have 4 books on. And so, and the thing with those too, most likely with my secret TBR videos, I plan to physically read all of them. I'm really pushing my bounds for physical reading this year. So, yes, those are my plans for January. And fingers crossed that I can accomplish all of them. And so, yeah. Let me know if any of these sound interesting. And that's it. I don't know how I'm going to end my videos yet. Clearly, 2020 still a hot mess. But yeah, thanks guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! How do I stop?